Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is the T92 HMC, the Tier 10 American SPG, and we're on the south spawn, the defending spawn of Sand River, and that is a 24cm howitzer, and battle has commenced. The biggest artillery gun in the game, on a vehicle that was actually nicknamed King Kong by the troops, and it had a lot of troops to service this gun, but they can actually fire one round every minute, even though they had to have a massive crew to do it and chutes to actually load the weapons onto the into the chamber. And the name of the commander of this vehicle is ThanksForTheseTanks. What a name. Okay, T57 Heavy up in the dunes area. Thinks he's safe? No, you're not safe. Oh, that one overshot, but it still stunned him. Right, reload is underway. Normal reload time for this particular Arty is 53 seconds. It's quite a long time. Now that Wizzy 120 is shooting at the T54, which is trying to make his way over, but there's a Striv S1, the Tier 8 premium Swedish wedge, and he's going up onto that dune there, rounds out. Oh, he lost 184 hit points to splash and got 4 critical hits, and one of those I think was the track. And he's received some stun assist there as well. Okay, he's extending his aim slowly, trying to make up his mind where he's going to go. And that Wizzy 111.5A went down to the GW Tiger P on his team. Ah, now T54 lightweight rounds out, and that's a splash. 93 hit points, 2 critical hits. His team aren't getting a whole lot of spotting done at the moment, but what I have noticed is there's a whole gaggle of enemy tanks have made their way south, and they're actually now on the H line. They've managed to get as far south as H0, and they're headed south now. ThanksForTheseTanks has noticed this, and thankfully he is aiming in this general direction. If you can put a round in there, he might be able to upset their plans, but they're sticking here for the moment just to shoot down from the heights onto the defending team. And he can't see anybody at the moment, and considering he's got a long reload, he's waiting until he can actually see something. Okay, E50 German medium, can he hit it? And it's moving quite fast. He won't be moving fast now. Rounds out. Oh, that one was right on the money. 657 hit points. It did hit the E50, or at least it splashed very nearby. Unfortunately, they lost the Wizzy 132, who went up there to spot. And the enemy's just lost an E50 as well. That E50 that he hit earlier. Almost loaded again. Aiming where the T57 Heavy was last seen, but I think they're going to come around the corner. They'll be in the K line, or K row, I should say. Now the big worry is we've got a Conqueror just to the south of us, and a T54. If they come around that corner, they can make a beeline straight for the Arty. And they must know the Arty is in this area. The GW Tiger P has turned to face them. There's a VK 10001P. Now he's back, way back. And that was around from one of the other Arty. Or no, it was actually from, I beg your pardon, it was from ThanksForTheseTanks. He's got a 41.34 second reload on this Arty at the moment. So that's a good 12 seconds knocked off the actual time. by probably having a rammer and 100% crew. Right, there's a Noobs sitting there thinking he's nice and sneaky in the siege mode. Okay, he's indicating his target. I should think other people will be as well. And yes, that was an Arty round landed on the back of Noobs, and that round came in and wiped him out. Unfortunate that thanks to these tanks have fired before the enemy was destroyed. He was taken out by one of his teammates. I think it was the GW Tiger P. Okay, yes, the Tiger and the Conqueror and the T-54 have made their way round the corner, and now they are in grave danger. This is an assault battle, so it's only 10 minutes long, and they've just lost the GW Tiger P. He was taken out by the T-54, and that was the platoon mate for Thanks to These Tanks. TVP's coming up to defend. Now he needs to get into this cover in these dunes here. He won't be able to shoot at those attackers because the dune will be in the way. But what he can do is potentially escape through the village and then head up the river valley or river bed, and I think that's what he's intending to do. They're definitely making their way along the K row. The T10's going in the opposite direction. There's the mosque. Can't go through the mosque. It's indestructible. He's going to have to go around it. Or is he? No, he's parking next to the mosque. Well, this will cover his back from the enemy behind him. Okay, he can't get a shot on them. He's got a red line there because all the buildings in the way. Okay, he's going through that gap there. Got held up by the building. He's a bit backed into a corner now. The T-54's coming this way. There's only a T-10 that's actually protecting him, but he might have to shotgun them. Oh, T-10's gone down. T-54 took him out. There's only two left now. The T-57 Heavy, who's off to the east, and it looks like the T-54 and the Conqueror are headed that way. I don't think they know that Thanks to These Tanks is here. He's rocking about on the spot, doesn't want to be seen. The worry is he might be seen by that Tiger too. He needs to head north, well, at least up the riverbed as fast as he can, using the cover that he's got. That's the 2-minute hooter. Of course, knocking these buildings down is going to alert the enemy. Oh, and he's all alone now. The enemy are going to come looking for him now if they're on a no-cap kill-all. He needs to get north as quickly as he can. As far as we know, there's only the Striv S1 in this direction. But of course, they're so sneaky, those Swedish tank destroyers. We probably won't spot him. The view range on this particular Arty is 360 meters. It's quite a long way, but that's actually because it's quite a tall Arty. Now he's trying to sneak back into the corner at G1, and that's the 1-minute bell, and they still haven't started capping. They're mad. They should be capping by now. But I can see what Thanks to These Tanks is trying to do. He's trying to get into cover rather than go up the riverbed and hide in the riverbed. He's trying to hide in a place that the enemy has already been, so they won't look there. I think he's going to go into this corner, and from here he can shoot back at the cap if they do cap and get a reset. And it'll be too late for the enemy to get up here. 27 seconds to go. Well, the enemy are firing in where they last thought he is, because there's an explosion down nearby where the M5355 is located. So the enemy are trying to find him, but they don't know where he is. And I'm sure the T-54 Lightweight and Conqueror won't come up here. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's done it! That is really funny. Oh, they do fire around in at the last second, but it's just too late and it just too little. That was $1 short, 1 day too late. Oh, well done. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for that one. Well, he got a Bruiser Medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, because that's exactly what he did get. And he got the Kolobanov Medal. He got the medal everyone would like to get. He stood alone against at least 5 enemies and survived to win. And in an assault battle, that's just as valid as actually fighting it out with the enemy, because on an assault battle, it is their job to either capture the cap or to kill all of the enemy team, and they failed to do that. In fact, they had plenty of tanks left over, and they could have capped. They could have put 3 in the cap straight away, but instead they decided that they were going to go around and hunt for the last Arty on a no cap kill all, and it failed. So he won. Let's have a look and see exactly what the team scores were. Well, he didn't get the highest damage. He got 3rd place with 1,544 hit points. He didn't get the highest number of kills. In fact, he didn't get any kills at all, and that put him mid-table. But when it came to base XP, he was also mid-table at 430 experience points. But you can see there that there was 7 enemy alive. There was these 3 here, and that one there. There were 7 enemy alive, and they could not find him. All because he went and hid in a place that they'd already looked in, and they didn't find him. Let's have a look at the detail report. Well, he only fired 6 rounds, got 1 direct hit, 1 penetration. I think that was probably on the E50. He got 4 splash damage, did damage of 1,544 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He hit 4 of the enemy, but killed none of them. He also did stun assistance damage of 1,499 off 5 stuns. On a standard account, he earned 28,054 credits. And after ammunition resupply, and the ammunition for this particular Arty is rather expensive. You're looking at 2,500 credits per round, and that's just standard ammo. He was actually left with only 23,153 credits, because there's a Holy Ops bonus in there. And he received 430 base XP, and there's another Holy Ops bonus, and he had a personal missions payout as well. So he took away 1,015 XP in total. So although he calls this the donkiest Kolobanovs ever, and he has no idea how he pulled it off, but I think he did it because he actually was clever enough to actually realize that when you're being threatened, you run as fast as you can and hide somewhere where the enemy cannot get you, but where you can still fire back at the cap. And that's just as valid a method of winning as any other in an assault battle. So well done, thanks for these tanks. If you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.